quiets down after a big night last night. Will Bester joining us now, the latest showbiz gossip. What a night. Congratulations.
It was a night. It was chaos, but like good, happy chaos, you know? And I'm still kind of buzzing from it.
Oh, great.
It was wild. But we had some incredible housemates going in. Obviously, the rumours were rife, and it turned out most of them were correct. We had the likes of Jojo Siwa, we had Chris Hughes from Love Island, we had Ella from Towie, Ella Ray Wise, Michael Fabricant. Good to get a politician in there every now and again. They all got Daley Thompson, obviously, Olympic legend. I mean, they were one after the other. They came thick and fast. The lovely Angelica Bell went in there. She was just absolutely full of energy. Donna Preston, amazing actress and comedian. Danny Beard, who was a real crowd favourite on the night, got huge, huge cheers. But all of the reactions from the crowd were fantastic. And, of course, that man in the middle, Mickey Rourke, was quite an interesting addition to the house. And we're gonna touch on that a little bit later.
Oh, OK.
But let's start... I know, we're touching on it now. So Mickey... He came in with that amazing thing that you get with big American stars of clearly he had no idea what the show is about, what he's supposed to be doing.
I've got some Jackie Stallone vibes going on in my head.
He managed to get lost in the corridor. Very Jackie Stallone.
Yeah, Jackie.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so on the night, there were all kinds of secret challenges that Big Brother was throwing at them. They had to get him to join a conga line, which... You know, you don't know how Mickey Rourke's going to react to anything, but he actually was quite good fun. But the thing is, with any launch night, you'll know this, Big Brother always likes to mess with them, right? And likes to give them things to kind of break the ice, but in a slightly uncomfortable way. So Chesney Hawkes was the first housemate who went in, and he was given the task of introducing himself to every new housemate as the one and only Chesney Hawkes.
I feel really bad, right, because I really like Chesney Hawkes, but when I was watching it, I thought, why is he doing this? And I was cringing on his behalf, because I didn't realise.
You hadn't realised, yeah. So imagine what that was the first impression that he was giving off. I'm the one and only Chesney Hawkes. But he was great. The other thing that we discovered about him... aged at all.
No,
he hasn't. He looks exactly the same. But the other thing we've learned about him is that he's a nudist. So in his little entrance VT, he revealed that he does like to get naked, and there he was, playing the guitar.
Great shape.
With nothing. He's in good shape. I actually spoke to his wife afterwards, right? And I said, do you think he's actually going to get naked in the house? And she said, well, hopefully not. But if he does, he's got nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh.
So I thought,
I see.
Fair play. Part of me thought maybe she wants him to get naked. Trisha Goddard, okay?
Oh, Trish.
Now, absolute TV legend, amazing career behind her, and an amazing aura to her as well. But she became the first ever celebrity Big Brother contestant to be undergoing cancer treatment whilst in the house.
Incredible.
And she... Honestly, it was so inspiring to talk to her, even for that brief moment when she went in. She actually had a really lovely message for anyone suffering from chronic illness or cancer before she went in. I think we've got a clip of that.
You know why I'm doing this, right? You know why I'm doing this. 3.4 million people living with cancer, 6 million people with chronic illness. We cannot be so scared of dying that we become scared of living.
I saw that headline printed everywhere on the papers this morning. What an amazing line.
Yeah, absolutely.
To say. So amazing.
And she's made it really clear that she does not want pity from anyone. From the other housemates, from the viewers. You know, she's going in there as Trisha Goddard that we know and love. You know, the fact that she's going through her cancer treatment and that she's suffering with that, that's a totally separate thing. And I think that in itself is a really powerful message, and it's great that she's kind of taken that stance.
Well, and some younger viewers might not realise who Trisha is, but I mean, she is, you know, old school talk show host, like the British Jerry Springer, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she was one of the first to be doing that. I remember growing up with her.
And even back in the day, one thing I loved about Big Brother was the duty of care.
Yes.
You know, he always looked after people so well and made sure that people were treated really well. I imagine that's heightened with Trisha going in there, she's receiving treatment and so forth. Absolutely. Yeah. Every kind of special consideration is being taken for that. But, you know, as she said, she's still going to be getting stuck into everything, you know, all the challenges, all the tasks. She's going to be, you know, at the forefront of all of that. And one thing she also said in her VT was, I do not want to have to be the mother in the house.
Oh, I've heard her say that,
But 2 minutes in, I'm getting a slight mother vibe. I don't know whether she's going to be able to help it. You know, I feel like that might be the role that she takes. But look, we've got to talk a bit about Mickey going in there. again, interestingly, some younger viewers might not really know who Mickey Rourke is.
No.
Some older viewers might not remember him looking like that.
No.
He's had a bit of work done, but
he always said that he had work done because he was a professional boxer for a bit.
This is what I thought was
and he must have not been very good because he needed some reconstructive surgery.
So handsome.
He was a good-looking guy. He is.
I just had to take a double take when I saw him.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, look, he's 72. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
wow.
He's in good shape.
Yeah.
But he is going to be I think he's going to be a bit of a loose cannon. I think it'll be interesting to see how the other housemates take him. I mean, he just gave off this aura of, like, what am I doing?
Well, didn't he struggle? You said about him getting in.
So he came on and we kind of, you know, we introduced him on the stage.
Yeah.
It's very clear where you go, right? There's like there's a 3 or 4 metre like runway through the doors, Mickey. But he managed to get lost, and AJ had to physically
shove him in.
I thought he was going to fall over. It's the only time somebody has been thrown into the Big Brother house instead of getting thrown out, which is what normally happens. But look, you know, I think that's going to be interesting to see how the dynamic with somebody like that, who is old school Hollywood, who is used to having things their own way, who is used to being treated a certain way, how's he going to react when Jack P. Shepherd from Corrie starts taking the mick out of it?
It always goes one of two ways, doesn't it? They either resent it or they become absolute folk heroes.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
And they're loved and adored.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's the latter.
Well, yeah. And actually, so, as I said, Big Brother had been doing these secret challenges as soon as they went in.
Yeah.
And it turned out that they'd been competing with all these things to win points that would then open up a secret prize room, right?
Yes.
And then in the prize room, there's all these gifts that they can have for themselves, luxury things. But then they also were going to be given a choice of 3 special types of, like, immunity or not.
Like a superpower.
Exactly, right? So they either get immunity for themselves, choose immunity for someone else, a guardian angel thing, or a killer nomination. Now, it was going to be open to the vote. Amongst them, who do you think gets to go into that special prize room? Mickey said me. And got up and walked in. And Danny Beard was saying, no, Mickey, we're going to decide this. And Mickey's like, I'm going in the prize room. And he just sort of stumbled his way in. So immediately you're thinking, OK, Mickey is going to take it upon himself to be, you know, he's going to be very selfish in there. But I don't want to give too much away. It's going to be all on the show tonight. But I think his choices in that room might surprise people.
Oh.
And actually, he might have gone in there with more of an altruistic attitude.
Nice.
So I think it's going to be this kind of interesting thing of, like, you think he's going to be one thing, maybe he's going to be something else, or maybe not.
I tell you what, he's a great booking.
He is a great booking.
Caps have to be doffed, because that's, you know,
And
I'm a celeb would
mixture.
kill for Mickey Rourke. That's really good.
Yeah. I think that might be a bridge too far, Mickey, after seeing him struggle his way up the steps. But I think it's going to be a great...
It's a great mix of age ranges and the people that the whole family will know somebody when they're watching.
Everyone's going to have their favourites, and I think a lot of them are going to go on journeys, and I think a lot of them are going to surprise us. I think this could be up there with, like, some of the
really good cast.
A golden era.
Yeah.
Big Brother continues tonight, 9 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.